Hello everyone, Mystic Magic Lady here. Hope you're all doing well. Let's get into this energy for today, December 1st. But whenever you see this will be the right time for you. Okay, so let's start off here with the energy we have today. So we have the Seven of Discs or the Seven of Pentacles, which we had yesterday as an outcome. Okay, so I don't know if you remember, that's about having patience, waiting for things to come to fruition, really looking at your life, taking stock of your life and seeing, where you need to do some weeding, right? Where are you focusing your energy, and has it been worth it? Are you growing what you want to grow? Do you want to continue putting your energy in that? This is also a very big sign of having to be patient, okay? Waiting. So there's this energy today of being patient along with the Two of Cups. So this is about soulmate or a twin flame or just, a real deep love connection. So some of you are really waiting for this love connection, or waiting for a soul connection, okay? I feel that some of you maybe are in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, maybe you are trying to figure out where it needs to go. If you're in a relationship with someone and you are maybe waiting for things to deepen in a romantic sense, or if you are with someone and maybe you are trying to have patience with this relationship, maybe you're doing some weeding and seeing where you've been putting your energy and where you both have been putting the energy in the relationship, and if you're getting the return, if it's worth it. Others of you are just waiting, waiting for your partner. Okay, now it doesn't have to be a romance. Some people aren't interested in love or romance. Some of you maybe are waiting for a real friendship. It could be a true friendship, a true deep connection. Okay, so some of you maybe just looking and waiting for a real deep connection with someone, whether it's romantic or friendship. It doesn't matter, but it's definitely an energy of having patience and waiting for a real connection with someone. And like I said, if you're already in the relationship, it's looking at that relationship and seeing if you've been putting in the work, if it's been equal give and take, and maybe having patience with this person. Maybe you're waiting for them to take a step to grow deeper in the connection and the bond. Okay, so there's definitely this energy of patience today, and having to have some patience, whether you're in a relationship or waiting for a real bond with someone to happen, and also taking a look at your life, where you're putting your energy, if it's worth it, if you don't want to keep pursuing what you've been pursuing, whether that is a person, relationship, or it could be for some of you a job, career, something to do with school. Maybe you're having patience, maybe you're waiting, and maybe you're trying to figure out if you want to keep pursuing what you've been pursuing in your career goals or educational goals. Okay, so definitely having to take some time to get grounded and really look at where you've been putting your energy, and have patience. Have patience with the relationships you're already in, and have patience with those bonds getting stronger, and have patience with finding those bonds and them coming into your life. So the challenge here, we have the crone with the Six of Swords. So this represents having to be making a decision. This is, a challenge right now. A lot of you are at a crossroads, okay? And that's why this patience card is here. All right, you have to have patience because you're trying to figure out which way to go, and only you could decide. Okay, there's maybe some major decision in your life that is going to lead you into a calmer place. Some of you might be trying to decide if you want to move. Okay, some of you are trying to decide where to move. Some of you might be looking to move far away, maybe overseas, or in some different situation. But there's definitely a challenge here, trying to figure out where where to move, and that could be a physical move, or it could be just a move in your career, or a move in a relationship. But it's a challenge, and it's trying to figure out how to get out of a situation that maybe has been difficult, and you're trying to figure out where you could go to have more peace, and have a more peace of mind, and calmer calmer surroundings. Okay, so this is a challenge, and you're probably at some sort of crossroads. Okay, and this may be a major decision for some of you. This could be like I said, a big decision on where to move. Others of you may be moving jobs, careers, maybe relationships. Okay, it's going to be different for everyone, but it's challenging you right now, and having to go at it alone and make this decision. Okay, and trying to figure out where to go next, and you have to have that patience. And for some of you, it has to do with a relationship. Okay, this relationship, this union that you may be looking at, and you may be at a crossroads at this in this situation, and maybe it's been stressful, and you're trying to figure out how to move this relationship to a better, calmer place, or if you need to actually move out of this relationship. And this is difficult. Okay, so have patience with yourself. We have this lovely outcome here with two queens. We have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Discs. Okay, so there's going to be some emotional clarity. Okay, and you're going to get some you're going to receive. All right, the Queen of Cups is receptive mode. She's water, so she is the emotions. And the Queen of Discs or Pentacles represents the earth. Okay, she's grounded. She's all about being grounded and comfortable in her physical world. Okay, having enough, having abundance, being able to take care of her body, being able to take care of the earth. Along with that, and the Queen of Cups is someone who, is this energy of really being emotionally connected to herself and to her higher self. Okay, so we do have this new moon approaching and this solar eclipse approaching. So these are big energies. So a lot of you are going to have some enlightenment. A lot of you are going to maybe feel a lot of emotions, and have to connect with those emotions and ground yourself. All right. So there's definitely a time coming where you're going to feel grounded, you're going to feel more stability, and you're going to have some more, feel more rooted in what you're doing, and the direction you're going in. Also, some of you are going to have some more connection with your intuition and receiving messages, and really your feelings. Okay, receiving is quieting down. Okay, and being able to see, like this figure, they're both in a meditative state. The third eye chakra being open, her crown chakra, receiving those messages from the divine, from your intuition, really feeling your emotions, and being able to take those emotions and expand on them, and feel some groundedness. Okay, so really you're going to be in a space soon, and some of you may have already been receiving some messages, and really getting a lot of feelings coming up. So really this is a sign and a time and a signal to really be able to take the time, because it's a challenge right now. You may be feeling like you have to make some decisions. You're at a crossroads. You may be worried. You don't know what to do. So really take the time to get in this space where you could ground yourself, where you could open yourself up to your intuition and really feel all those feelings, and be able to let the feelings lead you to making the decisions that you need to make. You really have to listen to your feelings instead of pushing them down. Okay, so there's some big energies coming in, and shifts with obviously with the planets, but also with the moon. The Queen of Cups, she is a moon energy. The cups is about emotions and intuition, like I said. So with the new moon coming up, this is definitely a good time to be meditating, trying to set your intentions, and pray, that you could make the right decision. Pray about whatever choice, whatever crossroads you're at, whatever decision you're trying to make. You really have to go within and, listen to your feelings and get grounded, meditate, and ask for guidance. Okay? Right. Let's see what our unicorn friends say today. And how about an animal spirit card? Would you like to hear that? First, let's see, unicorns. What kind of guidance do you have for us today, December 1st? December 1st. Aha. Again, creative. This has come up before. So, draw, paint, think, act in creative ways. Okay, so this keeps coming up, and with the Queen of Cups and with the new moon, this could be a time where your creative juices start to flow, where you're getting really receptive and getting ideas. Now, if you're not an artist, it doesn't matter. We're all artists. You don't have to be a Picasso. You just, do something that feels creative. But this is also about having creative solutions to your problems, to your questions. Now, this is a challenge. You have to make a decision. You see this. This is how our moon looks right now. We are almost in this new moon. And, so this is a challenge right now. There may be there's maybe a big decision here. And with this new moon, you really need to put the intentions and quiet your mind and try to open up to your feelings about situations and really get in touch there. And maybe you will get those creative solutions that will come to you in your meditations, in your prayers, okay? Let's see. What about the animals here? Let's see if we can get some guidance from our animal spirit guides. Let's see what they say. What kind of medicine do we need for our animal spirit world? What kind of message, what advice, what medicine do we need for December 1st? Now, a lot of you, like I had said, are really in a crossroads in some sort of relationship that is an emotional bond. It doesn't have to be romantic, but you are definitely trying to figure out maybe what's the next step in this relationship. Maybe there's been some rocky times in this relationship, and I feel like you're trying to have patience right now, and you're at a crossroads, okay? There's a decision that has to be made here, and you're not sure which way to go. Perhaps it's been, like I said, there's been some difficulties in this relationship with this other person. Romantic, friendship, family member, doesn't matter. So you're at a crossroads there, not sure which way to go, okay? And you really want to move on into a calmer place. And it's going to come to you. You're going to, like I said, have to really meditate, open yourself up to receiving messages, and really receiving your feelings and diving into your feelings and getting grounded and trying to, open up to receive the messages from your intuition, from the mother, from the moon, from the higher source, whatever you want to call it. All right, let's see. What's your animal guide have to say? Ooh, okay. The rabbit. I love the rabbit. Number 30, which when you reduce it is a 3, which is the beautiful Empress energy. The Empress is all about abundance and receiving, okay? Receiving. She is in alignment with her intuition, and the rabbit, represents a lot of things, but could represent fear, okay? And right now, being that you're having to make some sort of decision, you may be in a space of fear, okay? And when we're in a fear place, when we're in when we are feeling fear, we get stuck sometimes, okay? So that's this waiting and feeling like maybe you're stuck and trying to have patience, all right? Because the rabbit, represents fear, like I said, but also can draw those very fears to them. If you get stuck in that fear, okay, you get paralyzed. And if you keep thinking about your fears and just focusing on those fears, you're actually calling in those fears into your life, right? So Rabbit is reminding us not to get stuck and paralyzed in fear. Okay, feel your fear, recognize your fear, feel it, feel it. Absolutely. Accept it. Feel that you have that fear, but you need to let it go. You can't let it paralyze you. Okay, you have to let the fear, recognize it, and accept it, but you have to be able to make those decisions. And, the rabbit also, like I said, with the three, it's the Empress energy. So that's receiving your messages, being intuitive and receptive to your intuition and to your feelings. Okay. So really I really invite you all to really get into your feelings and get some time to meditate or pray or just have some alone time and really feel your feelings and explore your fears and accept them, but you have to let them go. All right, don't get stuck on those fears. All right. And rabbits are very family oriented, obviously, right? They have lots of babies. um, so again, you may be heavily thinking about some family situation, and it may be something that's kind of scaring you. And there may be a situation in the family that you really need to move on from, and you may need to really explore some feelings and be able to let the fear go and open up to your intuition. And you're going to get grounded and find the space to feel the abundance that you already have. Connect with the earth. Okay, we have a lot of um, water here. Well, I'm seeing water, swords. We got it all here on the board, but really try to ground yourself. Even if you could get barefoot and put your feet in the dirt on the ground, is a great way to just connect with the earth. Okay. Right. All right, my loves, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you heard a message that you needed to hear. I wish you all well. For those of you that are struggling with fears and not sure which way to go, I wish you the best of luck in making your decisions. Trust in universe to guide you. Trust in your intuition and in your feelings, okay? All right. Have a lovely day. I will see you all soon. Love and light.